All right, so this is a early morning, well, early, not that early, but early enough morning video. It's 8:15, and this video is I'm doing this to one teach you a learning experience I'm currently going through. It's December 2nd, and as far as December 1st was supposed to be an exciting day. I was hoping and just to kind of show how you can have good plans, you can have the right um, logic and reasoning and everything, but the stock market is a world where you don't know what's going to happen. So this is why, one of the rules I tell people is, take your profits early. If you're doing short-term investing or gambling, as they call it, or betting on something, take your profits early. Don't get greedy. And if you don't learn that lesson, as I have learned, I apparently have not learned, then you're going to get taught the lesson over and over again until you figure it out. So, what am I talking about? So, yesterday, a major catalyst was supposed to happen in that Nikola was supposed to, Trevor Mill. They had a bunch of free up of about $160 million shares of stock, of which Trevor Milton, who was ousted CEO, was now free to sell his stock and dump it on the open market and take about $2 billion out of his company. And it looks like some people went out. So that was like the big wait for the day, right? I was like, all right, I got put options, I got shorts on this, and I didn't expect it to go down to like $5 or to go bankrupt, but I expected it to go down to maybe $12 or so. So as soon as the market opened, $21, it was at $20, it went down to like 17. Pretty cool. Took a little bit of profit. It was waiting all day for it to go drop more. Never really did. It's been floating around 17 right now. So that was what I was waiting for. However, the catalyst, the lesson I'm learning is I have another stock, Workhorse stock. So Workhorse is supposed to be is in the running for a contract through the USPS, the United States Postal Service, and they're one of the three companies that are in the running. And so the Postal Service, back in September, there was a lot of speculation that the Postal Service was going to announce the winners of the contract, and whether Workhorse got a part of the contract or most of the contract or all the contract, it was going to be big, and the stock would go up because it's about a $6 to $8 billion contract. The company is only worth $3 billion. It's got a market cap of $3 billion right now. So even if they got $1 billion, that's a third of their entire market cap. So the stock jumped up huge, and then the USPS did not announce the contract, so it dropped. It went up to like 30. It went from maybe 20s, mid 20s, up to 30 at its height, and then it spiked down. It dropped down because the contract was said it's not going to come out until the end of the year, right? And then there was a company that manipulated the stock and said it's going to come out in October. The deal is going to be announced in 3 days, and the stock went up again, and then afterwards it was just this short seller that pumped the stock up, and then it dropped again. So after learning my lesson twice, I said, okay, the actual USPS said that they're going to announce this in December. Now, I didn't know if Workhorse was going to get the contract, if they were going to get a portion of it, what was going to happen. So what I did, and you'll see in a second, was, okay, I'm going to buy some options that end in December, maybe beginning of December or late December, and everyone's going to get all hyped up about it, and I'm going to sell before the news happens. So I don't know. I don't care if they get the contract or not. What I know is stock's going to go up. So let me share my screen. I don't want to share that part yet. Hold on, my friends. So you'll see now I have this in two different accounts, but you'll see I have some options here. All right. December 18th, December 24th, January 15th. So I took options out you see they cost me 270, 320. Remember when you see 2.7, it's 100 shares. So so I have an option of buying, and I'm not going to go through how to play options, but I have an option of buying the stock at $19 up to December 18th, and I paid $270 for that option. I bought 2 of them, so I ended up spending $540. Right. So this pricing action here is $25 is what it was at before, or at the close of the market yesterday. I am in New York. Market closed at 4 o'clock. So let me show you their chart over the last 5 days. Actually, over the last month. Maybe I'll show you the next month. So, so you see what's been happening. Exactly what I predicted. All right, come on. I don't want the volume. I just want the stock chart. Come on back up. So the stock has been going up and up and up. Well, this is over the last 5 days. So it got up here to $27. It dropped a little bit, but it's been, and then, well, at $27, $28, which was about, about 3 days ago, probably should have sold. Okay. And it's been dropped down to like 25, 26, but the whole market has been going down. The EV sector has been getting hit a little bit. And so this was last night, ended at 25.12, which I just showed you, 25.23. And then after the market closed, this is one of the reasons I'm getting an account in Webull, so I can trade after market. But after the market closed, right around 5:30, this came out from trucks.com. Postal Service delays mail truck replacement contract again. So they've delayed this contract 4 or 5 times. And so once this article came out last night after market, well, you see what happened. You know, stock dropped like crazy. So this is all after hours. This is this morning. It came back up a little bit, but I'm assuming as soon as the market opens, it's going to drop even more, because this is what people were waiting for. Waiting for this. So that is, so it kind of stinks. I'm sitting here waiting because I can't sell my options, and I'm going to sell them as soon as the market opens. I actually already have the order in for them to try to get rid of them and try to make some of a profit. But the moral of the story is, and by the way, these are just 3 of them. I have another 4 or 5 in a different account, actually. Let me see if I can show that. Yeah, here we go. So this is on my phone, and my phone will allow me to see what the actual trading is right now at the moment. So oh, geez. Oh, that's Nikola. All right, we're okay with Nikola being. I was like, oh man, it's already down to 17 before. All right, so we're not doing that bad. I know it's hard to see here, but Workhorse right now is at 19.90. So as long as it stays over like $19, I'm still going to make some money. Its options aren't going to change until the market opens. And you'll see right now at the close, I could have sold them for $6. I bought them for $3.40 here, so $300, but for 3 of them, so that's about $1,000, about $500 here. So my whole my thought process, my logic was correct, but I didn't expect the I was hoping for at least another week of before this news. Oops, I don't know where I went. Before this news came out, you know, with the Postal Service. So like I said, it's you can have good logic, you can have good reasoning, you can have a good plan, but you know, all in all, if you're short-term trading, you're gambling. Things can go wrong, things can change that are out of your control, and you know, so Nikola didn't drop like I wanted to, and the stock that I wanted to go up did not go up. But that's the price you take. It's the risk you take when you're they say high risk, high reward, and people forget that high risk means high risk. Now, again, the lesson learned, because I should have, when it was up at $28, and these options, I was up $1,200, $1,300. I was like, it's November still. I'm gonna wait till December, you know, because it's supposed to come out in December. It's probably not going to come out the first week. This this announcement will probably come maybe the second or third week of December as we get closer to the end. I actually really thought the announcement would be made, not delayed. So, but here's some news. The Workhorse, so basically USPS now said that they're going to make this announcement in Q2 of next year. Now Q2, it's their Q2. So the government, the government's financial cycle is one. I can't think of the word. 1 quarter back, right? So like the government's fiscal year ended in September. So we are actually in Q1 right now for the government. So Q2 means January that this announcement is going to be made. So it's not pushed back really that far, but again, by the way, so you could take that news and even though the strategy didn't work out for me, even if it's at $19, hopefully when this market opens, I can sell all these options as fast as I can. And even if I get out ahead 100 or 200 bucks, I'll be really happy. If I lose a couple $100, then, again, I learned a lesson. I already knew, but I had to learn it again. And it's take your profits early. If you are doing short-term investing, be happy with what you got and get out. I did sell a couple, by the way. I did sell 1 or 2 options, so that were higher, but not as many as I should have. So there you go. There's your lesson for today, and a little bit of options. But take that information, and you can now try to set this up, and I will set this up again. Probably take some February options and see what happens. All right, over and out.